So the irony of today is actually earlier today I was telling people how I've met God, which is cool in my sobriety life, and now I come to tell you how I met Carlos and he licked my face. And so slight difference there, you know. And the story's not really so much about Carlos, but I'll tell you the preemptive. We had gotten to the Marigold Kitchen, which is awesome. Like the flavors and stuff they do at their chef's tasting. It's like they just put things in a centrifuge and the flavors come out. And the date sucked. I mean, he yelled at me at one point, and it was just shit. And so we were driving home, and I was actually in the passenger side of my own car, and because I had paid for dinner, and I had picked him up, and I thought maybe I'll let him be a man and drive me home. And and we're sitting in the car, and see, Carlos is this 6'7" Spanish man with an English accent. Not sure how that happened, and he actually had his shirt unbuttoned all the way because it was too tight, and his knees were like up to his chest, and he's driving, and he's English, so he hates everything, and he's like yelling at the traffic and everything, and I'm sitting in the passenger side of this Jeep, and I'm thinking about the date. I'm wondering how it went, and how it went so shittily, to be honest, and the thing is like I'm going through, and I am so tactless, I had. If you've been on a date with me, I'm sorry, but like if you've been on a date with me, like I just tell you what's on my mind, you know what I mean? And somehow, some way, I might tell you that I tried to commit suicide when I was 16, or my dad, I met some of his male hookers and female hookers, or like the fact that when I get off a plane, I want to climb a mountain and get to the highest point up there. I just tell you anything, absolutely anything, right? And so I'm in the car, and I'm starting to go through that like internal warfare, where I'm like, you idiot. You shouldn't have said that, like, you dumbass. And then the heart comes in right with the grenade, like, you're good enough. You're smart enough. Gosh darn it, people like you. And like Carlos is over there like, fuckers. And he has no idea what's going on. And now some silence has passed, right? And like, okay, here's the deal. There's not much I'm afraid of. I am horrified. I mean, like, I felt it coming up in my stomach. I am horrified of silence, because if there's silence, it means I'm fucking boring. And I am so afraid of being boring. And so the first thing that comes in my head is, let me tell him what I did today. Which is cool, right, maybe? Except what I had done today was I researched how to give head to uncircumcised penises. Because he's European, and I don't like not being good at things, and like I don't know what to do with an uncircumcised penis because like I've never seen one, and I'm telling him, and Carlos is like mortified, right? He's like, this shit date, and like he's just, and it's a sea of like red taillights, so we're screwed anyway, and I'm thinking he's trying to get out, and I just keep going. I'm like, and then I research like beaver or no beaver, do I shave my head and it's too late because I already shaved everything, and is that gonna be weird because you're European and I don't know what Europeans like, and we're not even gonna have sex, but my head is like nuts, right? Nuts. And this is the cool thing, right? I didn't know what I was gonna talk about for this. I had no idea. And he's telling me how surreal this shit is, and he's gonna tell his friends because he's never had a conversation about his penis. And it comes to me like, this is the story. This is my personal best. As fucked up as I am, and the fucked upness of it all, I am fucking me, and I am me. Like, thank God, like, I can rip my heart, like, tear me, cut me down the middle, and throw the heart on the desk. This is me. Like, let's be real. Let's talk. Let's have real conversations. My God. And it was just that moment, like this is my personal best. And I'm not gonna end there. I'll tell you how the date ends because it really has nothing to do with any of it. But the truth is, so we get to his apartment, right? And I have to pee, and I actually don't want to go in. I didn't use that as an excuse to get laid. But so I go in and I go pee, and he creeps up behind me and he starts to like kiss me, and it's like kissing a dog. It's just like tongue everywhere. And he like licked my face. And it's like, I told my dad this, and my dad's like, maybe he got lost. And I'm like, I don't know. And I didn't tell my dad that he followed it up with putting my hand on his penis, like I was lost and didn't know that the penis was always here. Like maybe sometimes it hides under the arm. And it's like, so that was Carlos's personal best as well. So thanks.